morning, everyone. Let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We ask you to bless this board and give us the wisdom and strength to conduct everything as we can to the best of our ability for everyone in Union County. We ask you to bless this nation, let it grow, let it get back to some kind of normalcy. These things we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Stephanie, would you do the roll call, please?
Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Here.
Commissioner Pitts?
Here.
Commissioner Miller?
Here.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Gould?
Having a quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. Not on the agenda, but first thing I want to do too is, I know everybody's seen the news, Senator Bailey's son and daughter, 2 grandkids. Let's have a moment of silence for our family. First item, approval of minutes, our regular meeting, October the 10th. Everybody had a chance to look at those. Any additions or deletions?
I make a motion to accept.
I second that.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Gould?
Yes. Public comments. Smiling.
I guess the person that was
Committee reports.
Well, Max, we just recently had our Southern 5 Regional Planning and Development meeting in Ullen, and there was a few things. There's not a lot going on, but the village of Cobden, I want to say that the first round of demolitions are completed down there, and they put out for now for the second round of the demo, put out for bids for demolition down there. And also Cobden, we sent documentation for approval of a bid opening from Horner and Schifrin. That's for a Cobden sewer system improvement grant for this village of Cobden. And also for the village of Dongola, working with engineers and contractors. And they got all the paperwork ready for the water tower grant, which I might say is the construction on that's already started. So, and our next meeting is interesting. It's a date everybody should remember. It'll actually be on a Tuesday, November 11th at 5:30, downtown Ullen on Veterans Day. And if any veteran decides to show up, I'll give them a voucher for a dozen free donuts. So everybody's more than welcome. And that's it.
Anybody else?
Yeah, animal control is running pretty smooth right now. No complaints. Good staff. They're doing a great job. That's all I got.
How's the adoptions doing? They still people coming out there?
Moving them in. They're doing a good job moving them in.
And you got some of the prettiest animals I've ever seen out there.
They're feeling good.
They're gorgeous. Everybody needs to go see it.
Building permits. We got any other other than,
Okay, yeah, I have two. The first one is permit 2528, it's parcel number 0405020688-4. No subdivision, no subdivision. Oh, there you go. The second one is, permit 25-29, parcel number 082506.
They didn't show up.
Yeah.
So, it only showed up on the computer, it just didn't show up on the phone.
questions on the building permits or?
Motion to accept.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt, and Commissioner Gould.
Yes. We have another building permit on the agenda. Commercial solar energy facility from Wildcat Solar.
I have a friend to tell you this morning, we probably are going to table that, we do not have our corporate reality. I said it to them, but they did not sign it.
We met with them, what, last week? Week before, I don't know, or so. We're finalizing everything that we have to have to approve this. So, I can have one item.
If you want to just say you're gonna approve it at, can they approve it pending receiving the corporate guarantee, or do they need to wait?
Yeah, I think that this being the first one, I don't want to stick it back in, so we'll table that until the next meeting then. It is coming along, I will say, and they've given us everything else that we've asked for, we met with the attorney and them, and it's, quite involved, to say the least. Hopefully next time this comes up, we'll be a little more prepared, know what the hell we're doing. So, everything's looking good, I would say that. All right, new business, approved payment of bills. Everybody had a chance to look at the bill list. Any questions?
Compare bills.
Good.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt, and Commissioner Gould.
Okay, next item, approve attorney fee bills. Angie, you want to enlighten us on?
Yeah, so these are the bills for the public defender, attorney bill that we get, when they have conflicts and stuff like that. We always have to approve about this time of year. This last board meeting, we only had around $3,000, but this board meeting, we have $19,711.50. But I will say around 7,000 of that is juvenile, like they basically public defenders for juveniles, not that they did anything wrong, but they have to have a guardian ad litem for cases like that and stuff like that. And that firm only bills quarterly, so that's why you're seeing so much. So this would be high, and we should go back to just having a few here and there, I think, until next quarter. Yeah, 19,711.50.
Well, actually, till the end of the year.
Yes, and then start for the.
Start a new year.
Yeah.
December. So. I get a motion to approve these.
Make a motion.
I second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Fix,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Blumenstadt, and Commissioner Gould.
Next item, Mr. Mitchell, VFW update, you're on.
Hello, hey, I've got a real quick handout here. I'm Clay Mitchell, live on Wing Hill out by Starview, and member of the VFW here in Anna. I just want to talk, there you go, okay, so I'm just, what I plan to do is every couple months, come to this meeting, just kind of give you an update on the events. This first one, I just want to give you a background on what's going on with VFW. So, first is the events that happen at our VFW. So we do about 40 events a year in the fall. Most of them are free to anybody who wants to use it. Birthday parties, anniversaries, graduation parties, bear queen practice, clean the joint up, you're done, it's free. We also do some things like the Youth Hunter Banquet and the Pay It Forward for Christmas gifts for the needy, school supplies collection. Again, no charge for the community, no charge for the county. We also do some bigger events, Ducks Unlimited Banquet, Turkey Federation Banquet, things like that, where we do charge either if you want a meal or if you want the bar, stuff like that. And we do those, plus there's the ones that are so that event center down there is about 40 times a year. There's something going on. The other thing we do down there is the honor birds. So you'll see honor birds at Veterans Day Parade, the flag, the Peach Festival, Constitution Day, Flag Day, funerals. We do about 40 funerals a year. And maybe 5 of those are for VFW. The rest are vets. We do any vet we get a request for, as a funeral, we'll do the honor guard for that thing. The first thing is up to me. I'd say, well, you remember the VFW? And they say, no, we should talk about that. Service, but we do it. A lot of times when you see those, are you walking down at a parade or a funeral, there's only 3 or 4 people in that. Well, we have to judge on the age of our guys, on who can actually physically walk the parade, stand at the funeral. So we always do not have a full parade. And also Veterans Day parade. In a couple of weeks, VFW runs that. It's free. We do neighbors who get trains and wine everybody up. And afterwards, we free hot dogs. Okay, those are the kind of the big 3 hitters I see for our county that VFW like support. And here's some info I really want to talk about some help. 25 years ago, our VFW district, basically kind of sort of Mount Vernon South, had 30 active VFW posts. Today they have 11. Why? Because people didn't support them and veterans did join them and participate in it. How's our doing? I don't want to say we're on life support, but we're close. We need more help. The vast majority when VFW was cranking 40 years ago, 30 years ago, was all the Vietnam veterans were all members, and they go. Vietnam veterans, you can do the math on that. Desert Storm, kind of a small one. We've been in the World War in Terror for 20 years. That generation has not joined us. So we need help. My arbitrary number, I think it was 9. But here we go. 9. So we have 9 extra folks. Because all those things we just talked about, when I talked about, we do, there's about 15 people who really bless their buttons There's fish fry, it's the same for people. There's a eating banquet, the same on you, so. Give me about 9 folks, okay, what do you know? One, if you know a veteran who's qualified to be there, it's a combat veteran. So he's been in the combat zone. Guilt them, talk to them, whatever you can, but not only join, but participate. We had 9 more veterans who would be in a VFW membership who would participate in the different events we do. It's a game changer. The next is VFW auxiliary. VFW auxiliary, now that's a person who is related to a parents, siblings, children, grandparents, or are eligible to be a member of the VFW. You join the auxiliary. So that widens the net quite a bit. They don't have to be a member, so it doesn't have to be, oh, my wife is a member of the auxiliaries. Qualified just because I'm qualified. I don't have to be a member. So you say, well, my grandfather was in the war, okay, you can join. He doesn't have to be a member of you. And that VFW auxiliary keeps that place afloat. The VFW auxiliary went away, we shut our doors the next day. It's that simple. The next is American Legion. That's just a veteran. A veteran can join the American Legion. The American Legion is a separate organization from the VFW. We're separate, but we do often see a parade or times as a Legion member. And none of those that, hey, we love people from the community just coming down. We got a fish fry once a month. Somebody will show up and say, hey, I just want to help cook French fries. Love to have you. Or help serve dinner at the turkey banquet. Or whatever thing's going on there. Love to have you. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a member. Come in and get a drink. You don't have to be a member. Come in and get a fish fry or whatever. So even if you don't want to do that, if you don't do that call on be a member of the VFW, Legion, or get people intended to say twice a year, I'll support World Bingo in 3 days. Smart, on 3 days. I just want to help clean up or run food out for the folks. So with those going, here's a flyer out there. Here's a few of the events, which I'll do. I'll try to come back in a couple months. So, and also on that list is points of contact. There's phone numbers. If you got a question, give us a call. So what do we got going real quickly? World Bingo tomorrow night. We still have tickets available for the first time. Currently, the trick or treat is that scheduled for tomorrow. Just so anybody who had kids. So our World Bingo does not have the we want to have. So line at the door. Tickets in there. Tuesdays, once a month we're doing Tuesday. Do potato and soup, salad bar, $15. Get a salad, a soup, a fish fry. Those are a big deal on the fish fry. First Friday of the month. And here's what the non-profit VFW does: is if you buy a meal at the fish fry, pay $15, all the fish you can eat and fries and salad and all that stuff like that. You put your favorite charity on that little entry form, you put it in the bucket, and we give 10% of what we make to a charity that's randomly drawn out of the bucket. Before in August, we limited it just to schools, school organization, and we gave 25% of what we made back to the community, back to the schools. So we did 10% of it. Cobbin, PTO, I think, AJ cheerleaders, we could say all of them. November 8th, we've got a military ball. We're trying to make this kind of a big deal. It's the first time we've ever pulled it off. It's open to all bets. Those in the auxiliary, qualified to be in the auxiliary, the RSVPs, we're trying to class the join up a little bit. Those of us who still fit in uniform. See, we're doing true military ball. That'll be a good deal. Military Marine Corps birthday party, November 10th. There, those of you who know Marines, that's a big deal for them. Veterans Day parade, that coming up. Hannah, got the auxiliary craft fair. And November, the fish fry. Pay it forward. That's not it. It's ran on the VFW. We get names from the local schools, needy families, and we collect stuff for them around Christmas. Your VFW does. We're going to start taking collections for that December 7th. And in January, we're going to set it up. So there's a bunch of contacts on there. But I personally believe the VFW does a lot of things to support this community. And I believe that we need more support to keep it going. We had quite the bankroll 20 years ago, basically in savings at the VFW. So, once again, I don't want to be part of that. Most of the Southern Illinois VFW posts are closed. I don't want to get next one. So, need your support. Any questions for me?
Is there, that is a stupid question, I mean, my dad was a
There's no stupid questions, sir.
charter member out here. Is there a fee to be in the auxiliary? Or you charge?
Yeah, it's a membership. I'm thinking it's like $40 a year or something like that. You can get a life member for a few $100. And so you think, yeah, there's a small fee. Same way with the.
I'm sure there was.
Yeah, VFW. I should know that. I don't know. It's a, most of life members. It's not only membership, it's the participation. We got a lot of our members. We have 210 members of the VFW. I saw a mailer and looked at their average age is like 75. So.
Is that 210 included?
For me? No. That's just your number. That's just a number. I'm not sure what Earl's got. I said, I don't know.
What time is the fish fry and the
Fish fry, they start like 5 to 7. Same line, like 5 to 7. Yeah. And it's, everybody, hey, our fish fry, really, were there 4 years ago. So, maybe they changed the oil. We do it every time. It's fun, on board, it's good, big ones. We have all folks, that's a big deal. Sir, you have a question?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, you guys have any kind of a outreach? Anybody works for outreach to get like the members, the veterans that was from this area, this is home to them, but they have retired and they've moved to Florida or Arizona. Has anybody ever tried to make a list of them people? Maybe they still want to be a member of their hometown VFW?
Good idea. No, we haven't done that. I really try to focus on the ones that, can come down and, help me fry fish once a month.
But maybe somebody who's retired went to Arizona or something like that, but this is still home to them.
That's a good idea. That's appreciate it.
I have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you take high school kids to volunteer?
Sure. We've not done volunteer. This is kind of a new thing. We're just trying to get folks to help. Like I said, if you say, well, I can't be a member of that. Come on down.
Well, I'm asking because there's a lot of clubs at the school, the Beta Club, the National
Yeah.
Honor Society, Student Council, they all have community service.
And
And they're
great.
constantly looking
All
for
right.
things.
That'd be, yeah. I mean,
I
you
mean,
can call it, because, for instance, for the military ball, we've got the Anna Jonesboro Choir coming out, who's serenading during dinner or whatever. Right now, we're trying to talk to them, help them and serve food. We're singing and so stuff like that. Serving for Turkey Federation, they want to serve, they want to serve. great
I'm
idea.
on the school board too, so I'm gonna let them know.
I don't know.
Because the kids are constantly, as soon as they put something up, there's just a swarm of kids, because there's not any ideas out there.
For instance, tomorrow morning, there's a bunch of us that, there's a bunch of people out there doing post cleanup. Painting curves and doing stuff like that. We'll do that. Thank you very much.
I think it's a very worth, I mean, I'm a veteran, I'm not qualified for the American Legion, but I just, I would hate to see it go down the tubes.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you coming. It's a great idea that you come and give us an update quarterly.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I think it's something that the board can get behind, promote as much as we can. Very worthwhile.
Thank you, Mr. President, appreciate it.
What's the difference between American Legion?
America, the VFW is specifically for veterans of foreign wars. So everyone's a member down there has been somewhere. The American Legion is for any veteran. Originally, the American Legion had to be a veteran during the conflict, just who just happened not to deploy. So now they will. So it's a different organization, but we do combine those two for cover guards and details, routines. We just don't have enough folks to have that. Okay. Thank you all very much.
Thank you for your good work.
Next item, resolution supporting continued operation of the state's attorney's appellate prosecutor for fiscal year 2026.
We do this every year, there was not a price increase, it's the same $10,000 that's been for the last year, maybe 2 years.
Any questions on this? Make a motion to approve the resolution supporting continued operation of the state's attorney's appellate prosecutor for the fiscal year 2026.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt, and Commissioner Wool.
Yes.
Next item, approval of raffle license, Friends of Shawnee National Forest. This is going to be held at Alto Vineyard, November the 8th, 5 to 9. It's for scholarships. Anybody have any questions or objections?
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt, and Commissioner Wool.
Yes. Next item, grant of easement for ingress and egress. I think we're gonna table that. I mean, it's basically ready to go. We just had a minor hitch. It's gotta be corrected in the paperwork, which should be ready for the next meeting and so forth, so we'll table that. Next item, employment contract for county engineer Amy Ferris. This is from Illinois Department of Transportation, basically sets salaries that we have to go by. That's what it amounts to. You want to say anything about that or nothing?
If you remember last time, we did an amendment to our contract, because they hadn't done one of these in a while, and so we knew that they're gonna start doing them regularly again, so they used the one, and it's effective January.
January 1st. Any questions? Anybody? Make a motion that we approve the employment contract for the county engineer and Ferris as presented.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Dual?
Next item, Illinois County's Risk Management Trust renewal for FY 26. Want to say anything? You've been here for a couple days.
Yeah.
And everything else.
We're gonna open office space over here. We were here yesterday doing employment meetings for Hope Trust for the healthcare plan, had a good turnout from that. So always enjoy coming to visit. My name is Brent Williams with Snedeker Risk Management, and we handle the insurance fee and liability for the county. This is the renewal for that for this year. You guys do a great job, right in line with bulk of the average on insurance renewals. As you know, you're getting your personal lines at home. The insurance market is not real friendly right now. Your average right now, you're at 11%. Work comp rate actually came down a little bit, which is good. You guys did a great job with the work comp portion. So Max was at a conference here a month ago, I guess, our Snedeker Risk Management Conference that we put on. The guys from IPMG that manage the ICRT program were there, had a good presentation about where the market is going, cost of repairs, cost of buildings, and replacement of vehicles. We talk all the time. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we were buying $20,000 Crown Vics for squad cars, and we were buying $60,000 SUVs now, dump trucks that were $100,000 or $200,000 now. So the cost to purchase that goes up, just drives the cost of the insurance, unfortunately. We're all seeing that. So also want to remind you guys the safety grant program that the ICRT offers. That's a $10,000 safety grant that's available. So you guys have taken advantage of that in the past, and they do that every 2 to 3 years. It becomes available for you. They also do safety meetings, safety training, and Amy just participated in that this week. The Highway Department did some safety training with Dan Luttrell. Those are all free services, part of the package program. IPMG also has a full legal team that's at your discretion to be used. They can help you with employment practice issues. Again, part of the package. So not a lot's changed. One change for this year that the ICRT is pushing is deductible limits increase a little bit. If you remember the auto deductibles, they raised from $2,500 to $5,000. So that's
We wrecked too many squad cars.
well, we happen to live in deer country, so that's part of the game. Unfortunately, we just can't control. So that's probably the biggest change for policy years. So, do I have any questions?
Yeah, on the property end of it, is that also, do we have earthquake coverage?
You do.
Okay.
This includes your earthquake. It includes cyber liability.
Okay, and the equipment breakdowns, can you tell us a little bit more about the equipment that we're covering?
So as far as we're covering all of your vehicles, so your squad cars, all your highway equipment, maintaining equipment, so boxes, those types of things, your plows, snow plows are all included in the policy.
So, once a year, they send the renewal in, and then I get with each of the department heads, and we basically do an inventory and say what all policies we have, and we try, and throughout the year, we're supposed to send new ones that we had, that we purchased, and we're supposed to let them know when we sell them. Try to stay on that. It never fails. One or two maybe slip through. We deal with the renewal. And our policy is a blanket policy. So anything we add during the year is going to be covered automatically. They also cover the brand new building out there, animal control. They cover the 3 brand new highway trucks that we just bought, or sorry, 6 brand new highway trucks that we just bought. So 11% increase wasn't too bad. And we went from, how old were your vehicles before you went new ones? Like, in the 80s. Yeah, so from the 80s to brand new ones. So that's kind of what
The list is quite extensive, what this covers. I mean, it's kind of interesting to look at, because you don't really realize how much property and everything that this covers that we have. I mean, it's endless. It
even
really
stuff
is.
inside. Like,
Yeah, I mean, in the building, and the good thing, and we learned I mean, this is not they use the example of Mayfield, Kentucky. When the tornado hit over there, they started rebuilding and they had to stop because they don't have the money to finish. This here is complete, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
So it's
not this building, however much it's valued, I can't tell you off the top of my head. But it would be replaced, period, in the store.
Like a replacement.
So it's replacement
It's not a partial replacement, it's not, we have to go out and do another bond, this type of thing, so, I mean, it's quite extensive.
Good deal there.
Another added service is every 5 years, the ICRMT sends an appraisal company out to give you guys full appraisals of all of the properties. So the entire county reappraise every building to make sure that you're valued where you need to be. Again, that's at no cost, that's part of the service. Unfortunately, no, but every 5, there was a cycle there for a while, it was 3 to 5. For sure, every 5.
I mean, normally you just think it's this building here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's down to the repeaters that you have for the sheriff's office, and towers scattered around the county.
I mean, you name it, the list is very extensive.
One other question I guess maybe it'd be under general liability. Say hypothetically, if one of our employees got hurt on a snowplow or something like that, and we had to have a air evac, would that be covered?
So that would be covered through your work comp if they're injured on duty.
Or if they was
Yeah.
on the job, it would be covered
Through work.
for workers' comp. Okay, that's a major.
My farm coverage, I have, if I missed an item, it's itemized. If I missed one, it's still covered under the.
Yeah, so that's part of the blanket policy, so if something does slip through the cracks. And he does a great job of keeping us up to date, the vehicles come off and on, like she said, there's always gonna be something that slips through the crack. That's why we do this once a year, so we bring the list over, and Angie works with department heads diligently to make sure that we've got everything.
Things like cyber liability that's listed on here, and that's becoming a bigger issue every day.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot to it. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased with.
And Angie has a full breakdown, I'd be glad to provide you with one.
It's some of them things that you don't think about until you have to think about it. Unfortunately, so.
You can look in your packet, I included the whole policy,
Okay.
and it has a list of all.
Just a breakdown of all your vehicles, all your property.
I would suggest you look through it and see what it actually does.
That's all I have.
Yeah.
Say thank you, and we appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I make a motion that we approve the new contract, Illinois County's risk management for FY 2026.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Dual?
Okay, another housekeeping this time of year, we'll do probably another time or two possibly. Fiscal year 2025 budget amendment, where we make up and take away and add all the expenses we have, where we've estimated them and
Just moving money around.
moving it around to pay everything.
The one thing you'll see a little different on this one is at the top, it has a revenue item that's actually gonna go up, to offset the expenses. That is the revenue we get from the schools for SRO officer, school resource officer. So we send deputies there, they reimburse us a portion of, for them being out there. So that's that, and then that, we basically collected that money, and then it's gonna be paid out of overtime in the sheriff's office because they're on overtime. But otherwise, it's just moving between people's budget lines.
Any questions? I'll make a motion, we approve the resolution to transfer 2025 budget appropriations as presented.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt, and Commissioner Ewell.
Yes.
Next item, resolution authorizing the highway department to purchase goods and equipment through the Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program. You want to address this, Amy?
So Sourcewell is a cooperative purchasing, a joint purchasing, agency that does kind of a back end, RFP process. They put up a bunch of different items for local agencies out bid. They collect all the bids, they evaluate them, they award the contract, and it allows public agencies to go in and search the item that they want and look at all of the bids, awarded contracts, and it kind of saves the public agencies the time that then putting things out to bid and stuff. The side note, the county has used this in the past. This is what we used to purchase the John Deere tractor that was delivered last spring. But technically, I think we're supposed to have a little resolution on it, and I don't think that was ever done, so I'm bringing this to the board. Because we are wanting to use this to, we have, and this is the next resolution coming up, before we go into that while we're here. We sold some vehicles, after receiving the safety trucks, we put some vehicles and equipment on a leasing program. And we also, hold scrap metal, including the old culvert that we put on the ground, and some, brick leaves that were not able to be reused, for scrap. And we got another 25,000 out of that, so we got around $55,000 in revenue from those sales. Then we got about 5 lots of brick leaves that we have laid out in the yard, and we've gotten pictures of those and sent them in. Can be used by other agencies or local farmers or whatever. So local as well, and I'm estimating that we'll bring in at least $7,000 from those people. That's the scrap metal price for those. So if we don't get at least $7,000 for them, we'll just haul them for the scrap. But with that revenue that we brought in, we are wanting to purchase new farm lots. Several years old and has some issues, and
Okay.
some piece of equipment that we use very, very regularly throughout the winter. I think it's.
I'm just curious, because I've been here almost 10 years and I don't remember.
It could be more than 6 years, but I know that it's getting to that point where it's breaking down and we're having to constantly work on it. And, for a lot of equipment, a lot of equipment that you get for public works operations will last a long time because you don't use it that often. But it's not like that. You use it all the time throughout the year, especially in the winter time. And it has, we're putting solid asphalt and rock in there, and it heats it up and, makes it more pliable for us to be able to put in two puddles and everything. And then, it solidifies once it cools down, and there's lots of areas where it can get dumped up and clogged up and, you know, so it's one of those pieces of equipment that.
Yeah, and when you want the asphalt to smooth out into them potholes. You
Yeah.
don't want big chunks.
So, but it's one of those pieces of equipment that doesn't quite last as long as you want it to, but.
Right.
Yeah.
And it'll be
So
covered.
it's-
Yeah.
I will say before we move on with all this too, I'm assuming everybody saw it sent out to you. Amy has introduced a newsletter from the county, which I appreciate. Assuming we're putting that on our website.
No, I didn't send it to you, but
I
just
think it'd be
internally, so
something,
you know.
I think it'd be something good to put on there and the public see what we're doing too. I mean, we get complaints about this, that, and the other, but
Social media is awful big.
we need to advertise it, what we are doing. At least give everybody an idea that there's other stuff going on besides just spreading gravel on the road.
You get one on the website and Facebook, and Amy, is it, I guess, well, say public ready, like, does it have any information in it that? Most of our information is on private, I haven't looked at
I
that.
mean, everything that we have is.
Making sure.
But I think that's a great idea, coming up with that.
I actually started that, about 6 months into my job in Madison County, I started doing these, because I was under the board meeting, you know, we saw the questions about what we're doing here and what we're doing there, and we had so many things going on that I didn't always know the answers, and I, you know, I'd be like, well, I know what, we'll find out and I'll get back to you, you know, and so I started putting the newsletter together because I can get with the foreman and say, okay, you know, like, what are we working on now? What are we working on next week? You know, to try to quell some of those questions that came up. And it did the job because as soon as I started the newsletter, the questions stopped.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody's gonna be watching it on Facebook. People respond positively and negatively.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
where-
Oh, yeah, they will, I mean, no doubt, but I think it's a plus, I do too, I appreciate you doing it. All right, I make a motion that we approve the resolution authorizing the highway department to purchase goods and equipment through Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program as presented.
Second that.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Bowe?
Then item K, as she explained, as far as the hot box is concerned, make a motion to approve the resolution authorizing the highway department to purchase a new Falcon 4-ton transporter hot box from CMW Equipment, Sourcewell contract number 050625 in the amount of $40,670.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Bowe?
Would like to go into executive session just briefly for our personnel, please. Make a motion that we go into executive session to discuss personnel.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Bowe?
Yes.